Trench Crusade is the hottest new grimdark wargame, where the forces of heaven and hell battle it out in the trenches of a war-torn alternate history. So while we wait for our new miniatures, we've decided to play it out in the world of Toy Story. While Andy is away at cowboy camp, Sid's Frankenstein toy creations have launched an all-out assault on his bedroom. Luckily, the Toy Story soldiers have banded together, and using their tactical skills, they're forming a defensive force. They need to power up Buzz Lightyear, so he can drive the invaders away once and for all. But will they be able to protect the batteries for long enough?
What better way to reenact the fun times of toy action than with the most grimdark, edgy current rule set imaginable?
We've been teleported back to 1995 to the first Toy Story movie, and Alex and Ben have been using the hot glue gun like absolute psychopaths.
No, I got these out of Tom Clark's bedroom. He still has those.
Our real life Sid. Joined by Alex.
Hey, how you doing? This is amazing. This is what I wanted to do.
This is either the best or worst thing we've ever done. Oh. I can't wait. Lewis is here with his Green Army men, Sarge's Bucket O soldiers.
If only all miniatures games were this simple to prepare. Simply get the ready-made green boys out of your box, and they look exactly like the...
It's exactly like the movie.
I'm very pleased about this, Ben.
More effort would have only made them look worse.
Exactly.
For today's game, we are playing Trench Crusade, the grimdark World War I game, on the bedroom floor of Toy Story with Sarge's Green Soldier Boys and Sid's hideous monstrosity creations. The objective today are the 3 batteries running across the board. They're closer to Lewis's men. He is defending them from the invading forces. These batteries power Buzz Lightyear.
Where do they... They're quite big.
They go in his back.
Oh, do they? Okay, the size C.
Oh.
Is Buzz Lightyear a triple C battery taker?
Yeah, he's a size queen.
Nothing else will do for him.
Okay.
So yeah, at the end of turn 4, if you have at least 1 uncorrupted battery left, you can stick it into Buzz, he'll turn on and Liberty Prime style spook off everyone with his giant lasers and bellowing real action calls. I'm not going to press it now, I'll save that.
Oh.
It's a little trick. He's got realistic talking action.
Well, don't press it now, Ben.
No.
Save that for
save it.
later. Keep us in suspense.
But if, Alex, if your forces of evil darkness can get in and corrupt all 3 batteries, then when the batteries go into Buzz, he'll be corrupted too and he'll join your side and he'll stomp off all of those Green Army men. I should also point out, there are reserves. There's a wave 2 for Sid's toys coming.
Okay.
This isn't it. There's more monsters on their way.
Alex has crafted more horrors.
I crafted so many, it was really good fun actually.
You did a really nice job. So, in Trench Crusade, whoever has the fewest models on the board gets to go first. Alex, that's you. So what are you thinking? What's your opening gambit?
Because we've got alternate activations, if I mess around and do nothing with some of my models, then I can bait out some of Lewis's activations. So I move Babysaurus.
Babysaurus, he's little, and he tried to climb up at the trenches. Turned out it was too hard for him.
Little legs, tiny,
He's got little tiny legs.
tiny little legs.
Little Babysaurus couldn't do it. So, literally nothing happened. He walked a couple of inches up to an edge and stopped. So, Lewis, one of your army boys.
Take aim, boys, and open fire!
Oh god.
Okay, who's he going for?
I think I'm going to take a shot at the ballerina
Fairy Dactyl.
That feels like a good target for this guy to take out. He's like, I've seen a weird one!
Another weird one.
Okay, you're getting 4 dice, and you get to pick the highest 2. Boom. That's a 9. Boom! Dead!
Wow!
Just one shot. Or, I guess in Toy Story style, hit so hard, Fairy Dactyl got scared and ran away.
No. I think like the brain comes out the back of the nose.
Oh, we're doing like a Sniper Elite.
Lying on the floor, like choking on its own blood, filling its lungs.
All of that glitter. Every time it coughs, there's a puff of glitter. Fairy Dactyl has been domed.
First blood. How did that feel?
It felt bad, because I actually quite like this conversion.
I know you did.
Yeah.
That's why I killed
You said it was one of your favourites.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if that was truthful or just trying to get Lewis to kill him.
Oh, trying to bait him out. We knew where your sniper was at that stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, it revealed his position.
Yeah, which then allowed Hansy to start moving up the board a bit and start shooting.
and it was pretty effective. He's got some sort of heat-seeking homing rocket that spiraled across the whole battlefield, and my sniper was knocked off his tub.
He didn't die, but he did fall off and get injured.
I was very shocked he didn't die.
Next turn, he's going to have to move to stand up, and he can't move and fire his sniper rifle.
Exactly.
So you've knocked him out for a turn.
So Baby Dactyl didn't die in vain. Fairy Dactyl didn't die in vain.
And also potentially saved your other horrific monstrosities from the same fate.
Yeah.
So in response, partly because Handyman is the only fella I can see, I start lobbing anything at him. He's stomped up a little bit, so I think I fired the mortar at him and filled him full of shrapnel. I fired the machine gun at him. I fired a couple of riflemen at him. It was all focused on the Handyman, so I didn't like the idea of that heat-seeking rocket at all. I think we managed to put 3 or 4 injuries, light injuries on the Handyman, but he's a tough character.
Yeah, most of Alex's guys are very heavily armoured and quite tough.
So I then throw Ultimate Warrior up the right-hand flank.
Okay, give it the real shooting action. Boom, boom, boom!
I think this guy needs his own toy line.
Well, this guy. Fuck yeah! All right, I'm down.
Oh my god!
Okay.
I would love to see Alex's creations as just in the aisle at the toy shop.
Oh, should we kickstart that? If they can sell Skibbity Toilet, they can sell whatever the fuck I can come up with.
That's true. That's a 5. No. One shot nearly hit him, and the next shot went even further wide. Wasn't super effective at long range.
No.
Although it looks good on the adverts, in real life it was a bit sad and disappointing.
Yeah, he's a little bit better at close range, so I imagine he'll warm up once he gets in. Technically, the Ultimate Warrior is packing the Serpent Assault Gun, which is like a gas weapon.
Oh no!
Firing like gas grenades.
Yikes, I thought that was like Geneva Convention against that sort of stuff.
Oh my god, Andy and Sid did not sign the Geneva Convention.
Oh my god. So I've baited out all of Lewis's heavy weapons, and now I can throw the crab up the middle.
Yeah.
Because I want to get that satchel charge out of there.
It's frightening.
Get in there, soldiers! Take the fight to the enemy!
So I'm moving up these 2 riflemen,
Yeah,
and they're going to just start hosing down
big baby.
Big Baby.
Perfect. You're rolling for injury,
Bam.
but Big Mecha Crab has armor 3.
Okay,
so we're minusing 3 off that roll.
That's a 7.
So that's a 7, which is actually enough to knock it down.
Ugh.
Baby down. Yeah, not seriously injured, but it's going to slow it down next turn.
Just flipped over. So sometimes when units go down, they're much more easy to injure. But I didn't have anything left at that point. Although I did prepare my bazooka man. I moved him out with a good firing line.
Yeah.
And I thought if Alex doesn't go first with the big spider baby, I can pop him with the bazooka.
Yeah, bazooka into him while he's belly up. The bazooka can't move and shoot in the same turn, so getting into position to get a good shot next turn is dangerous.
Stand firm, men! You were built, you were made for this! You maggots will fight until you melt!
Oh, someone steps on you and your ankles break!
He was a lot friendlier in the movies.
Yeah, I think Lewis watched a different movie.
Yeah,
I didn't watch it.
So when
You are scum! You are not a namby-pamby little puss-puss! You will go out and you will destroy the enemy!
Okay, so when I told you guys to watch the movie before we started, Alex went and watched Toy Story and Lewis went and watched Full Metal Jacket, I think.
And like Platoon. or whatever.
Look at all of them.
Okay, so it's the start of turn 2. Alex, your reinforcements are arriving, but you still have the fewest number of models, so you get to go first. What are you thinking?
I've got to move my baby. It's upside down, its fleshy underbelly is showing, it's got a bazooka pointing right at it. He's got to do the flip. So it does some sort of horrible crab maneuver.
Oh god,
And,
clickety-clacking about.
Quicky cracking around.
Scuttles towards this area.
Yeah, and grabs the central objective.
Threatening. Controlling the centre objective, and then right in the middle of the board, you've got to deal with this. And it is one of the toughest models in the whole game.
Yes.
Pretty tricky.
All right, well, I'm going to take the option of throwing a demo charge.
Oh god.
Corporal, it's time! Prepare yourself! And you go with the demolition charge, Corporal!
Yes, sir!
Stick it into its mouth, Corporal!
Oh god.
You don't have to. You can throw it 6 inches.
Make sure it lands, Corporal! Take no chances!
Yeah, I mean, it makes it a lot more accurate, but it means you're going to get hit by it too. So you've rolled really badly. So you've blown him off his feet again. It's a knockdown.
No, it's a flip.
It's a flip. Baby been flipped again.
Corporal was injured in the explosion, but not killed.
I'm amazed because that satchel charge is actually really powerful, and I thought there was a good chance it was going to grievously wound the mecha baby and kill your guy in the process. But
Precisely.
you both got away lightly there.
So yeah, these hits have actually just done a couple of wounds, light wounds. It's a tough model, which means it has to be killed twice. And so I was very aware that, yes, it's vulnerable when it's down. I've got an opportunity to kill it, but then I am going to have to kill it a second time.
Yeah. Well, to make matters worse for you, Lewis, give you more targets to worry about. Alex, you brought in your reinforcements.
The scourge of the bathtubs. It's the hell penguin with the adamantium claws and pink eye.
No! Helgwyn, no!
I'm not sure what I'm more scared of, the pink eye or the adamantium. Oh my god, the reinforcements have arrived at a rate of knots.
So he passed his run tests,
Yep.
and he started getting straight down your throat over on the left-hand flank.
Yeah, he's just barreling for that objective.
Sarge does not see this. And he's taken the opportunity, though, to run in. And he has got a little knife that he can use to shank downed opponents.
When attacking downed opponents, it ignores armor.
Don't worry, Corporal. I'll finish this monstrosity off with my combat knife.
Oh, Sarge! Those flailing mecha legs knocked you back, which I was really surprised. I thought that was almost a guaranteed finish there. Next up, Alex, it's your final reinforcement. Wave 2! What have we got?
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Scuttling out of the air vents.
Oh, God! This one's probably the most horrifying one.
This is absolutely hot. I like how you've used cutlery for these latest two. This one's got wooden knives attached to its arms.
You just imagine it being alive, Ben. Oh, there's your thumbnail.
So that came in and immediately positioned itself over this battery. And so suddenly you're threatening two of the batteries. If you are uncontested holding one of the batteries at the end of the round, that it becomes corrupted and you need to get all three. So
Once corrupted, they can't be saved.
So I had lined up the bazooka to finish off Crab Baby.
Don't say that sentence often, do you?
I feel like this video might have a lot of unique sentences in it.
But instead I decided to kill the legs monster that was bearing down on Barbie Legs monster of doom. Okay, come on. Boom.
Oh!
Critical bazooka.
Critical bazooka hit.
Blew it off its feet. And so you've got these two giant models flailing around in the middle of the battlefield now that have both been knocked down.
So Legsy is downed and has lost its extra life.
I rolled pretty well.
Okay, Alex, your big hitters are on their backs. What are you thinking?
Oh,
Who's going to save you?
Babysaurus. Maybe. Maybe Babysaurus.
Now it's worth mentioning here that Babysaurus, Ben described to me as a unit so bad that even if it manages to kill someone, it will also die doing so.
Like a bee.
Like a bee. So Babysaurus again struggled to do anything useful.
What do you mean? He trotted along like a happy little fella.
Meanwhile, the heroic army men, the sniper climbed back onto his bucket,
Yeah?
ready for battle back once again, which was very exciting.
He's going to live by the bucket or die by the bucket.
Oh, for real. So I was like, can't wait for him to get involved.
And then the Ultimate Warrior.
Oh.
He pushes up the right flank, starts gunning away. Bazooka Boy, real tough. He just knocked off like all of Legsy's stuff in a single shot.
Yeah, you got to watch out for him.
Yeah, Bazooka Boy's got to die.
It's a
Pow.
9. He's dead.
He's
Zook down! We need a medic!
That wasn't actually all. You also used the handyman to get revenge on my sniper.
Sniper had been on that bucket for all of 3 seconds again.
Yes.
Off.
He just died in the bucket like he always wished.
So in one fell swoop, I've lost two of my most powerful ranged weapons. I did do a little bit of clinking away at you with some rifle fire. I did move a couple of riflemen over here to contest this battery. So even though Legs was down, I had to contest it or else it would have been corrupted.
Yeah.
So
Just the mere presence of these monsters is enough. 2 dice. 9. So 2 wounds this time.
Okay.
Oof.
Oh, and one more thing. Over on the right flank, my mortar and the rifleman took aim at the handyman and took him out. There was a bit of collateral damage. Pingu took a couple of shrapnel blasts, but it did not affect their forward momentum. In fact, I think if anything, it propelled Pingu faster towards us.
What if he falls forward and slaps Pingu on the bum? Ben.
I mean, Ben, you can have your kinks if you want. Can you do this in your own time?
I just feel like he needs to slap something.
Am I going to need to call HR?
You ready for this?
Do it.
If you're under 18 at home, avert your eyes.
Can we also add a little slapping sound in post?
This is one of Ben's things.
Perfect.
Okay, so round 3. All of Alex's melee stuff
It's on you.
is in range and angry.
So I get the crab flip. The old flip and snip.
He's good at that now.
That's what they call
He's
it.
practiced his flipping.
Exactly. He hasn't tried his snipping yet, but
No.
now's his chance.
What?
Oh! That's a 13! That's literally off the chart. Oh my god. Sarge, snipped in half. Baby crab don't mess around.
Fall back, man! Fall back!
You're gonna literally fall back. You're abandoning the bridge.
Well, I think Legsy's about to jump up
Yeah, she is.
and chop these two fellas to death, so
Right.
they need to not be there.
Yeah.
Flee! And I think we're going to actually take a shot at Pingu.
So there's another one.
Oh,
Done 3 wounds on him.
I'll take that. That's fine.
You're not killing it, but you are slowly chipping up extra damage.
Every time you hit something, you're chipping away, which I needed, really.
Still ran away though. Moral victory to me.
I would also run from that thing. Have you seen it?
Why?
It's like a giraffe with knives for hands.
Yeah. It's fine.
Oh, so Alex, now that Legsy's not under pressure, you take the initiative on the other side of the battlefield.
Pingu, he's revved up. Open ground, nothing between him and a pair of army guys.
That's what his skateboard was built for.
Exactly. He's like revved up. He's in full flip-flappy mode. The forks have been sharpened.
First guy, forked immediately, down
Yeah.
and out. Easy peasy. Second guy, 2 dice plus 1. Oh, you don't even knock him down.
Yeah.
That's just a minor wound.
That's a pretty good block, actually.
Look at his.
Yeah.
He's holding it.
Oh!
It kind of works.
That's what that move's for. Everyone was wondering
We
what
didn't know.
that army guy does. Finally,
It's the Pingu defense.
He's been so practical. He's kept his rifle underwater. Then he's shown off like he's not scared and he's willing to take a hit. And now he's finally defending. Yeah, so I've suddenly lost that flank pretty badly. And seeing how powerful Pingu was like, ooh.
But it's not all is lost, because that one guy holding the claw up, he's holding that objective this turn.
Yeah.
There's no one else Alex has on that flank. So this guy surviving has bought you a whole extra turn.
I decided to flee from the centre objective. Fall back, man!
more falling back.
The corporal is dragging Sarge's half cut up body.
Oh my god, if you go more than 3 inches away from that battery though, you're seeding it.
Come on, Sarge! I know I'm seeding it. Sarge, we'll get you out of here! Just dragging the top half. The mortar landed. The corporal and Sarge fired their guns. Well, not Sarge, he's obviously down, but we like to think he was helping.
Cinematically, he's helping.
It's kind of in half.
And I just brought everything I had on the baby in the middle. And it came down to my heavy machine gun.
You need a 9. So...
I need a good one. That's pretty good!
Oh, that'll do it! Toughest, biggest thing on the field finally falls.
Yeah. But I can sense the fear in you. Look at you, you're all falling back. Yeah. This is my chance to capitalise. I move Legsy forward and I squat on the objective.
Like he's laying an egg.
Squat for dominance.
Exactly.
Squat and
T-posing.
T-pose.
Yeah, the corruption begins. There's no way you're getting that one back by the end of this turn. So yeah, now the fight's down to the final couple of objectives. The Ultimate Warrior pushing on the right-hand flank, firing.
No modifiers. 8. Oh, that's downed. Not dead, but down.
Yeah, I'm definitely running low on green plastic here. So takes us into the final round.
Yeah, we're into the final round now. Now,
One
Legsy
corrupted
has
battery.
corrupted the battery. There's 2 left to go. There's heavy pressure on the middle. Ultimate Warrior and Babysaurus in position to move on to it. And then on the far end, we've got Pingu in possession, with only a wounded rifleman holding back the forks.
Oh.
You just have to hold on to one of them, Lewis. Last turn, turn 4. Alex, you're going first.
Pressure. Pressure on the objectives. I'm pretty sure that the left-hand objective is a surefire win for me. So winding up Pingu's blender fists, he's got to be able to kill this guy.
You need 8 on the 2 highest dice.
Oh!
He dead.
He dead. But that's it, yeah. Objective mine.
Yeah,
Like,
secured.
Good luck knocking me off.
So that's what I hit. I opened up with the heavy machine gun.
5 dice, pick the highest 2, but you do need an 11.
Oh, I believe! Oh, come on, machine gun. Yeah!
Oh, it's a double
done it.
6!
He's done it, the crit.
A barely injured Pingu just goes down under a volley of HMG fire.
This
It
was MVP, this heavy machine gun.
Oh my god.
That was good, because that forced you to then decide how you're going to get, because you have to get all the batteries. So how are you going to get over there?
Yeah, I mean, Legsy is fast, but Legsy wants to be in a lot of places at once.
Right, I've still got to try and bait out some of Lewis's activations. I throw Babysaurus onto the objective in the middle in the hope that it can weather the storm.
However, it doesn't quite make it into any kind of cover.
No, he gets
And-
just within range of the objective, but he's out in the open.
Not only out in the open, but right underneath my 2 riflemen in a trench.
So you get an extra dice, pick the highest 2.
Oh my god.
Oh, double teamed. Babysaurus is caught in the crossfire. He's enfiladed. It's all over.
Enfilading fire. Man, very pleased with that performance, and it meant that you were down to the Ultimate Warrior and Legsy.
Time for my Hail Mary pass. Who do you call it at a time like this?
Oh,
The Ultimate Warrior.
he's the finest fighter in
He's
the
the
land.
Ultimate Warrior. That's why he's
The
called.
clue's in the name.
We need some sort of Ultimate Warrior, ideally wearing very tight purple pants.
I mean, he's had 3 turns and killed no one, but let's see how he does.
Taking shots, running in, getting into melee, and starts hammering people with his massive tube hands.
But between the volley of fire and the thumping, he's only able to bring down one of the riflemen. So that objective is now contested. If you want the middle one, you're going to have get a second model on it, or kill that rifleman.
But there aren't any. The only thing you've got left is Legsy.
Yeah.
And so we gave you a chance to win.
Yeah, technically at this point, physically impossible for Alex to get all 3 batteries. Let's not end the game anticlimactically. Let's give you a chance.
Yeah, made up rules.
Made up rule time.
Made up rules.
So technically Lewis has already won.
I did agree to this. And also,
You suggested it, in fact.
Also, the Trench Crusade rules aren't official yet.
That's true, we're still using the playtest PDF, because we don't have the physical book yet.
long story short, there's a chance.
Alex has to charge Legsy into the melee, kill the guy fighting Ultimate Warrior, and then get an extra action that I've given him for fun and pass a run check to get to the extra far battery. Now the downside of me giving you this extra action is I'm going to make your attacks disadvantaged.
It's fine though. I mean, I think I can do it. I say thank you for the chance. So in I go. The charge, automatic charge.
Yeah.
Amazing. Long legs. Doesn't have to do any of that sort of stuff.
Doesn't
Easy.
fall over. Doesn't
fall
have to do
over.
a jump test or a climb test or a run test.
None of
Yeah,
it.
Legsy ignores all that and goes
So-
straight for the kill.
Yeah.
So all you got to do is get like a 4 dice attack to hit and kill, and then pass a run check. So you got to roll like 3 successes in a row, each one harder than the last. First one, very easy. Second one, 50-50. Third one, maybe not.
So it comes to the first dice roll, and you need a 7, I think, or something.
Oh,
I told you!
Literally failed the first
couldn't
roll.
even get through a single gate.
I told you! This is like a standard Alex roll here, everyone.
Well, that's it. I think it's fucked.
Shit. It's
am.
quite amazing. You guys both have the worst luck on games night. If you're not fighting each other, it's almost guaranteed you're going to roll the worst dice in the game. But bring these 2 titans of bad dice together, and who knows what's going to happen. So as the dust settles at the end of the game, Mr. Potato Head arrives to grab the batteries and to stick them into Buzz Lightyear. One of them is uncorrupted, which is enough for him to power up.
Buzz Lightyear to the rescue!
Yay! Beyond his famous phrase! Stomp his way down the battlefield and scare off all the evil monster toys, saving the day. Bam!
We know. That's great news. So did Buzz get 2 corrupted batteries?
One's enough. You know, he's very pure of heart.
Oh, I see. His gentle angelic soul overcame the blood demons that had corrupted the toys.
How good was that, though?
That was so good.
That was a very close game. You guys both played great. It was really, I really got into all the monstrous characters, and they're like the selfless sacrifice of the little green army men trying to hold back the horrors of Sid's bedroom. In fact, Lewis, it's not all over. A little postscript. Turns out Sarge didn't die after all.
Oh,
he was
my
cut in half.
God. But brought back.
Sarge, you got new legs.
My favourite character.
No one ever really dies in Toy Story, right?
That means you can do the voice. You bring the voice
You
back.
maggots! I'm gonna run you over! You're gonna be crying to your mommies when I finish with you!
Oh my God. Okay. This is fucking awesome. Thank you, Ben.
Yeah.
Oh, treasure that. Oh, wow, he moves and everything.
Whee!
We should have more of we should have more of this shit. This was great. I had a fantastic time. Thank you, everyone, for joining us, and especially thank you to the members.
Yes.
If you remember, you get a special, extra long version of all of this with extra colourful characters that will make an appearance. And I'm sure we'll get to see the test game that you two did
There
as
was
well.
the test game as well.
That's right, yeah. Yeah, loads of extra content for members, so thank you so much. We honestly couldn't make these without your support. They take an incredible amount of time and effort, so thank you. We'll see you next time.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.